What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Two Confrontational. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I know we definitely did, or I guess I shouldn't speak for. I had a great Christmas, everything like that. How was yours?
Good, very good. Yep, good
Awesome.
time spent with family and friends, and
Santa come
yeah.
for you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
I left him out some cookies and some milk and some carrots for his reindeer. So yeah, he came through and ate some of those and all that good stuff. So got everything we asked for.
there you
So
go.
it was on the good list and the nice list this year. So, but yeah, a lot of football last weekend as well. We had, and this week as well with college football playoffs going on. But
Hmm.
we're heading into week 18. We were finally here, the last week of the NFL season. Playoff picture is pretty much set. There's a few teams, few games going on that are do or die kind of. When you make it, you lose. You don't make it. Things like that
Yep.
nature. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Last week was a good week as well. I got kind of screwed. I think I had like one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 games wrong. I think yeah,
Me
7.
too. I went 9-7 as well.
Yeah, so weren't seeing the board very well, but some of these teams are kind of either tanking or yeah, don't have anything to play for, or teams that
Right.
don't have anything to play for actually beat the teams that had spots to play for. So
Hmm.
kind of overlooking them and everything like that. So but yeah, let's hop into a week 18 here of the NFL. Let me share my screen here and get it going. But yeah, we start off with a banger. This is kind of those one of those ones that we mentioned that was yeah, do or die, win or go home
Hmm.
type of situation for these two teams. We got the on Saturday kicking it off at 3:30. No Thursday night games this year or this week. So yeah, we kind of skipped the weekly pod and we're doing it here Saturday. So first kicking it off Saturday at 3:30 in the afternoon. We have that NFC divisional South division there. This for everything here. So we got the 8-8 Panthers going up against 7-9 Buccaneers. Well, technically this isn't. This could, if the Saints end up winning, I think the Buccaneers automatically are out or something like that. There's something weird. If somebody else wins, Buccaneers automatically, even if they win this game, don't make it, and the Panthers still
Gotcha.
make it. So, but yeah, 7-9 Bucks, 8-8 Panthers. Baker Mayfield and the boys traveling, hosting Bryce Young and the young squad. Tampa Bay favored by 3. What do you got? Who do you have?
This is a tough one, just because I've been trying to believe in Baker, but he's not been playing very well down the stretch. Obviously, they started really hot, and they're a team to watch. Like halfway through the year, but then they've kind of been not looking so hot. So I know being at home helps them. I gives them an advantage. But Panthers have been playing well too. But I'm still going to stay with Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. So I'm going to go Bucks at home here, and I
Yeah,
think
both.
they get in. And I don't think they'll. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do much in the playoffs, but I think they get in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, both teams lost last week with this matchup here. So the Bucks lost to the Dolphins and the Panthers lost to the Seahawks. We kind of saw the Seahawks beating the Panthers, but I don't think we saw the Miami Dolphins beating the
No,
Buccaneers there.
not at all.
So that kind of hurt the Buccaneers' chance. Well, force this game to be a winner go home situation. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, looking at it, Panthers didn't look great last week. Bryce Young didn't play the best. Tech McMillan had a few drops. Kind of feels like they're declining and not on the up and up heading into the postseason. Bucks, yeah, kind of the same deal, but they are healthy. They got all the playmakers. Buck Irvin hasn't even been a factor really. Hopefully he can get
Hmm.
it going. Yeah, a lot of people playing for incentives too. I think Mike Evans has an incentive. Well, he's getting on pace to be like 17th or 13th career 1,000 yard 14th career 1,000 yard seasons and something like that. He just passed 10,000 yards or what 14,000 yards or something like that crazy
Yeah.
throughout his career. So yeah, he's a weapon. Chris Godwin had a hell of a game last week. So yeah, give me the Buccaneers to beat the Panthers here in this winner go home situation. I think the defense for the Bucks got to step it up big time. But yeah, Panthers defense looks good. So Baker's got to take care of the ball. Yeah, give me the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks. All righty. And then, yeah, moving on here, Saturday night here, we got the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. This is, I think, for the number 1 seed in the NFC, I believe, here, this game. So
Hmm.
whoever wins this game gets the number 1 seed in the NFC. So this is also a great matchup here. So two big time matchups here on Saturday. Should be a fun Saturday here. But yeah, Seahawks 13-3 traveling to Santa Clara to Levi Stadium, where the Super Bowl is hosted this year
Mhm.
in 2026. So yeah, 49ers, Seahawks, Seattle favored by 2.5 on the road. Who do you got in this one?
Yeah, I'm going to take the underdog here, underdog at home. I'm going to go 49ers. I just think, yeah, CMC, Brock Purdy, George Kittle, I think they get it done. They look like a scary team.
Hell
Yeah,
of
and I
a
don't think
game.
any team wants to see them in the playoffs at all. So, yeah, 49ers looking really well. I mean, with with Brock Purdy getting hurt earlier in the year, I wasn't sure, but they're back to their normal self. I mean, obviously had a bad year last year, only winning like what 4 or 5 games, but they're bounced back and they have a hell of a year. So I'm gonna go 49ers at home against the Seattle Seahawks,
Yeah, they're one of those teams that have banged up the last 3, 4, 5 years and
and they're
never
still
fully
banged up.
healthy. Yeah, right. Yeah, never fully healthy. Fred Warner's out on the defense. Same with Bosa.
I think Fred Warner might be coming back here for
I
the
know
playoffs
he,
here.
I know he might be, but he was ringing the horn last
Yeah,
weekend. That was a hell of a game last weekend on Sunday night versus the Bears and the 49ers. It was
yeah, what shootout?
really
No
no
defense.
defense except for the first play of the game where it was a pick six for the Bears. But then after that,
Hmm.
it was yeah, offense, strictly offense only. So it was a fun game to
Yeah.
watch. But yeah, high powered offense. Hopefully the 49ers or the San Francisco Seahawks defense can keep it under wraps. They do travel well, 7-1 on the road. Mike McDonald's a hell of a coach. Both of these coaches probably up for coach of the year here for this season. Yeah, this one's tough. You're going 49ers. I can't catch you,
I'm gonna go
obviously.
49ers.
Um, yeah, hopefully this is a good game. It's the only thing Sam Darnold choking last season kind of
Right.
like scares me picking with him if I want to pick him. He choked in the last game for the Vikings against the Lions, and then choked against the Rams in the first round of the playoffs. There, shoot, yeah. And Brock Purdy's been balling on a budget. He's not a budget. He's $50 million quarterback, and he's proven why. So yeah, give me the San Francisco 49ers. Too many weapons, too many playmakers. They got Kittle back this week.
He played last week, and
No, he didn't.
yeah, he
He's on the
did.
sideline. Tonjes, Jake
Oh yeah,
Tonjes.
Tonjes. The week before, I think yes, I think they kept him out of that game on purpose. 'Cause I know he was dealing with like a hamstring injury, but the prior he had that big game. I think he had over 100 yards, touchdown, and he didn't even play the entire game. But yeah, so he sat out last week. But yeah, I expect him to be a full go for tonight. This is a huge game for him. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a first round bye and home field advantage the entire
Mhm.
playoffs. So
Yeah.
besides Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And no, actually, Super Bowl. Shit, this is a great year for them to go all the way because they get their
Home
Super Bowl
field
is home field
all the way.
advantage. So
Yep. Yeah, it would be kind of cool if you can get through the playoff. I mean, if you got first round bye, you only got 2 games to make it to the Super Bowl. So
yeah.
Seattle, they're tough. They travel really well. So I mean, I wouldn't be mad. They probably wouldn't be probably want the number one seed, but probably wouldn't be mad being on the road, um, traveling to somewhere in the playoffs. That could be a scary situation for whoever's got to host them.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, give me the 49ers, I suppose. Yeah, give me the San Francisco 49ers. I think I already said that, but yeah, give me the
Yep.
Niners in this one on Saturday night. Moving on here is another divisional game. I think this is the one that if Saints win, something weird happens here. But Falcons looked good last week. Saints are looking good. They're on a 4 game winning streak as well. So kicking off Sunday here, Sunday slate, we got the 6-10 Saints traveling to Atlanta to face the 7-9 Falcons. ATL is favored by 3.5 at home. Who do you got?
Oh man,
Tyler Shook.
Falcons had a good game against who
They
they
beat
played
the
the Rams last
Rams.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monday. Yep.
Um,
Robinson balled out. Bijan
he did ball out. Yeah, and
had
he
like
almost broke. He had like 190 some yard, 95 yards.
yep.
Shoot. I'll go Atlanta at home. Kirk Chains and the boys. I'm gonna go Atlanta at home.
Yeah, Saints can't stop Bijan. It's tough place. Yeah, like you said, they got out to a 21-point lead over the Rams, and Rams defense is stout.
Yeah.
But Bijan was running all over him. He's fun to watch. One of the best, running backs I've ever seen play.
Hmm.
Him, Jameer Gibbs, it's just fun watching these boys run. But the Vikings held the. We'll get to that, but held the Lions to 68 yards on the ground. So, but this one, I like the way Tyler Shuck's been balling. Chris Olave. I like the way the boys have been rolling down there in New Orleans, and I think they found their guy in Tyler Shuck. So yeah, give me the Saints. This is going to be a high scoring. I think this is going to be a shootout. But yeah, give me the Saints on a game-winning field goal.
There you go.
And yeah, moving on. I got to mark these down, don't I? But moving on here, we got another divisional game. A lot of these should be divisional end of the year and everything like that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Browns, Bengals. This one's going to be, yeah, I don't know, but the way Shadur Sanders has been playing. I like the way he's been playing. I know he had a few picks. A lot of his picks weren't his fault. Tip passes, things like that nature. But this one should be a fun one. Bengals have been rolling. Joe Burrow's been back on track and everything like that. So yeah, what do you got? You got Browns 4-12, Bengals 6-10, Cincy favored by 7.5 at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cincy at home. Not much to add for that one. I just think Joe Burrow's gonna play well. Um, End the year right. Obviously, to make the playoffs, not what you're hoping for, but obviously just to go into next year, he said he sees himself in Cincinnati for the rest of his career or for a long time. Got to end the year right, get on the right track for next year. So I'm gonna go Cincinnati Bengals at home.
Yeah, they've been Jamar Chase had a couple of touchdown grabs last
Yep.
week. Yeah, this Bengals Browns defense though pretty stout. They Steelers lost to the Browns last week. They targeted
Mm-hmm.
Travarius Ward 3 times in a row
Yep.
down in the red zone goal line goal to go area. None of them were completed there, and they're like, "You come at me 3 times in a row." I mean, your
Right.
choice, but you're not going to complete it. So yeah, that was fun, kind of a fun game, divisional game to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals on the other hand, yeah, Chase Brown and Jamar Chase balled out last week. T. Higgins
Yeah.
wasn't really around last week. I mean, he played, but didn't get a whole lot of involvement. But don't need to when you're blowing them out of the water like they
Right.
did against the Cardinals. Yeah, this one should be a fun one. Myles Garrett did not get his sack last
Mm-mm.
week.
He'll get it this week, I
So
bet.
there's going to be probably an asterisk next to it saying, "Oh, we got did
Yep.
it in 17 games, not 16." So
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping he would get it last week, but Rodgers, we're getting it out in like 2.3 seconds, fastest he's ever been getting the ball out this season. So they were not
Yeah.
going to allow
I
him.
mean,
I
there's
think
a lot of
they're,
controversy
yeah,
regarding that. It's like, yeah, they cared more about me not getting that sack than winning the game. I don't think that's true because usually you have to stop their best defensive player or rusher to win the game.
mm,
They just did a hell of a job. I mean, he has 21 sacks or whatever it is, 20 and a half sacks right now, or 20, 21.
21 and a half.
That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive to stop, especially when he's on the brink of breaking that record to stop him. So, hell of a job by the Steelers. Obviously, didn't get the win, but I think they would have. DK Metcalf makes that game way different. I mean, they're going to MVS two or three times in a row. I know they have MVS and Rodgers have connection, but he's nowhere near the player DK Metcalf is. So
It's not
and
the
that sucks
size
for him
either.
because this is huge because going into the biggest game of their season, they don't have
Yeah.
DK Metcalf. That's
We'll
tough.
get into the Steelers game. Yeah, that is tough, and it showed last week for sure. Like you
Yeah.
mentioned against the Browns, you could have had a 6'4", 250 pound guy out there trying to catch that back shoulder fade or what have you, but
Yep.
instead you have MVS. So yeah, give me the Bengals, I suppose. But I like
Yep.
this game. I'm gonna mark this one and watch this one. I like the way Shadur's been playing, and everything like that, and then Joe Burrow and the boys. So
Yep.
yeah, moving on. We got 9-6 in one pack versus the 8-8 Vikes. This is a rivalry battle here. Minnesota favored by 9.5, and the reason being is you're picked up a guy off waivers or something. You got like a 4 stringer coming in, or
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter. Okay, so you
Yeah,
grabbed him.
but
Where was he from?
he's still what do you mean? He came from the Vikings practice squad, I think.
He was on the Vikings practice squad. Oh,
Yeah, but I don't know. He's not playing that tune. I can't remember. It's Jake Toon or some guys starting for us, and then Desmond's probably gonna be a backup. Yeah,
Okay.
Toon's the third stringer that came in a little last week after what's his name got banged up. Malik Willis.
Yeah, Willis
Um,
had a game last week though
Yeah,
for
hell
you
of a game.
guys.
Three or four incompletions.
They went to
Hell,
like
yeah.
19, yeah.
Rushed for a shit ton of yards. Played well. But
People are saying they would rather see Malik Willis out there
yeah, I
instead
don't know
of
about
Jordan
that, but who knows? Yeah, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it was 6.5. You said.
Moore. 9.5.
Oh, should it change? Because like yesterday or earlier this week it was 6.5. So, but obviously because JJ McCarthy is starting, so he's going to be a full go. So you pretty much got your whole squad. So we'll see. I mean, this is I don't know. It doesn't really matter for the Packers if we win or lose. I'm obviously going to still pick the Packers, but we're locked in at that 7th seed. So and we're going to rest a lot of our players. I don't think Josh Jacobs is going to play a whole lot. Our top receivers probably not. Obviously not our quarterback. Some defenders. I mean, obviously, we did sign Trayvon Diggs to our team, so he'll probably play a little bit, not a whole ton, but he obviously needs to get to know the defense and fly around with that team or the other 10 people on the defense. So no, I'm gonna go Packers here, but I just don't. It doesn't really matter to us. I mean, it's more probably. I don't know. It means you don't really want. I guess you want to end the season 9-8 over 500. Pretty good full year for JJ McCarthy, but yeah, I'm gonna go Packers here.
Yeah, big sign in Trayvon Diggs. I mean, some controversy down in Dallas. He didn't want to be there. He sat out, like got that concussion or whatever, and kind of let it linger on and everything
Mm-hmm.
like that. Kind of wanted out of there. Vikings gave the Packers fans, every single one of them, a Christmas gift last year. We were Santa Claus for the Packers fans, and the Vikings beating the Lions. Yeah, like I mentioned, our defense held the Lions to 68 rushing yards, which is really good if you're going to beat those guys. I mean, Jameer Gibbs,
Mm-hmm.
David Montgomery, our secondary played halfway decent as well. Only holding them to like 13 points, I believe. Let me go ahead and take a look. Yeah, I think it was. Let me see where we're at. Yeah, 23 to 10 last week was the Vikings Lions game. So
Yep.
yeah, hell of a we had 6 takeaways. Yeah, 5 of them were coming from Jared Goff and everything like that. So defense played well. Offense, on the other hand, only had a net total of 3 passing yards from Max Brosmer. It was like 9 for 16 for 51 yards and had 7 sacks for 48 yards. So yeah, not a good outing. But I mean, we came out on top. Our defense is the reason why.
Yep.
Um, yeah, so bright side, looking at that, Brian Flores is probably going to be out of there next year, though. That's the only unfortunate thing. He's probably going to get a head coaching job somewhere. Just the way
Or
he's.
yeah, or I did see he might go to Dallas.
I mean, yeah, just
Dallas
because.
is to be a DC because
Oh,
they're
really?
trying to. I think they might get. I think the Cowboys are trying to get rid of or will get rid of Matt Eberflus.
Oh, yeah, the Bears ex head coach or whatever.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, looking at this game, if we got JJ McCarthy back, he was rolling the last few weeks when he was healthy. The only thing is China Doll. He gets hurt quite a bit. But I think kind of the question coming out of the Vikings is, do we stick with him for another year? Do we try to make a trade, go find somebody else? I know there's a lot of quarterbacks out there that are going to be on the trading block and everything like that for next year. So that's kind of the question. I think we stick with JJ just because he's been improving each game that he's been
Mm-hmm.
playing in. But yeah, we'll see what he does against this Packers defense and everything like that. Obviously, no pass rusher coming from uh, number
Micah.
one, Micah, yeah, Parsons. So that kind of helps ease things up, takes it a little bit off the line and everything. So yeah, give me the Vikings.
There
We're
we
fully
go.
healthy, so awesome. Yeah, moving on here, we got Cowboys Giants divisional game 7-8-1 Cowboys 3-13 Giants. Dallas favored by 3.5 there. Who do you got in this one?
Not much to add for this one. Nothing to play for these guys. Um, yeah, I mean, maybe Jackson Dart, but he's really don't really have him get hurt either. I mean, last game of the year, nothing doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna go Cowboys here. Not much to add for this one.
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys as well. I mean, their offense has been rolling. Giants, not really much to play for. Got a dub last week against the Raiders, but I think Raiders were kind of tanking there and everything. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, give me the Cowboys on this one as well. Yeah, moving on. 3-13 Titans who got a win last week. Kind of played well. They were. Did they get a win? I don't think they got the win, but it was a fun game to watch. Yeah, Titans Saints. The Saints beat the Titans, but Cam Ward coming alive here at the end of the season, kind of finally getting clicking, and then heading to Jacksonville where these Jaguars are balling out. They're
yep.
fully loaded squad. I mean, yeah, they're rolling on all cylinders and everything like that. So Jacksonville favored by 13.5 at home on this one. Titans, Jags, who do you got?
I'm gonna go Jacksonville Jaguars. Yeah, just great team, and it's gonna be fun to see them in the playoffs. See, hopefully they go on a little run and maybe possibly end up in the big game. But yeah, I just thinking Liam
Noah
Cohen's done a hell
Barkley.
of a job. He's probably, if I had to choose anybody to win head coach of the year, it'd be him. First year coach. I mean, going to that organization with the Jacksonville Jaguars haven't been good, and I mean they had that one year with Trevor Lawrence, but not great. Historically, um, he just came in one year. First year as a head coach, and yeah, you're looking at. I mean, obviously, if they go 13-4, that's a hell of a year for a first year coach, and obviously make the playoffs. What seed are they sitting at? I don't know. I haven't looked at the playoff bracket.
Let me pull it up.
They got to be 1 or 2.
No, yeah, but
They
let's
got to be
go.
the 13-4. They got to be. I mean, obviously you got
They're
um,
three. They're sitting at
they're
three.
3. Okay, because yeah, obviously you got Denver. Denver's probably 1,
Mm-hmm.
and who's 2?
Patriots two.
Patriots are 2. Patriots are sitting at that same record too, right? Aren't they? They have 4 losses.
13-3. Patriots are.
Okay, so yeah, so it's 3. I mean, yeah, still. So 3 versus what? 3 versus 6. Yeah, 3 versus 6. So who are they going to play? You should get that pulled up
Chargers.
instead.
The Chargers.
Chargers. Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna go Jacksonville Jaguars. Who you got? Jags.
Yeah, I got Jacksonville as well in this one.
Perfect. Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
need to
Liam
spend much on these
Cohen.
games.
Yeah, Liam Cohen balling out. He's yeah, up for coach of the year as well. So yeah, give me the Jags. And then you got another divisional game, 8-8 Colts, 11-5 Texans. This one should be a fun one here. Yeah, 8-8 Colts, 11-5 Texans.
Yeah.
Texans got a dub last week. Colts lost to the Jaguars last
hmm
week.
Yep.
Houston's favored by 10. I don't know I don't think Philip
Riley
Rivers is
Leonard.
starting.
No,
Yeah,
Riley
Riley
Leonard
Leonard.
is going to
Yep.
start. So, yeah, his first full game probably. Um, I don't know. Texans are good. So I don't think it's gonna be much of a game, to be honest. I mean, I know Philip Rivers gave it a hell of an effort the past whatever 2 or 3 weeks that he's been starting. Played really well, but he actually is officially retiring again. But yeah, I'm gonna go the Houston Texans at home here.
Yeah, I'm going Houston as well. CJ Stroud and Nico Collins got off to a fast start. The offense got off to a fast start last week. And then, yeah, if you get out to a fast start and you have that defense on your side,
hmm
yeah, you're going to be looking good. So they ended up beating here. Let me go over here. Um, they ended up beating the Chargers last week. So that was a good game to watch 20-16. Yeah, give me the Texans in this one. Yeah, Houston's defense all the way. And they found a way to squeak into the playoffs too after starting kind of slow. Then yeah, moving on. 325 game here. Kicking off the afternoon, we get the Jets and the Bills. 3-13 Jets, 11-5 Bills. Buffalo favored by 7.5. What do you got?
Yeah, I got Buffalo here. I don't. There's not many of these games. I mean, look, 3-13 versus 11-5. I think if you're the Jets, you want to lose this game just to get a better draft pick. I mean, obviously, and they already got a shit ton of picks, so I mean, they're looking at 2 or 3 first rounders already. I just keep stacking those to try to get the highest picks as you can. But yeah, I'm gonna go Buffalo Bills at home here.
Yeah, I'm going Buffalo Bills as well. Tough loss for the Buffalo Bills. I mean, they got out to a slow start there in Philadelphia and tried to come back and went for that 2-point conversion or whatever. Didn't
Bad throw
quite
by
get it.
Josh Allen.
Yeah,
Bad throw.
but yeah, hell of an effort. I mean, this team is never out of any game whatsoever. And then yeah, hopefully they rest some of their players. I mean, this isn't a game that you really need to worry about. Rest some of your players, and hopefully they're healthy going into the postseason there. So,
hmm
but yeah, I still got the Buffalo Bills in this one over the Jets. So yeah, give me the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, moving on. This one should be a fun one here as well. Lions were eliminated from the playoffs last week against the Vikings. Bears are in the playoffs there. So yeah, not a huge game, but it is divisional, and I think the Lions
Yeah.
are looking to start some. So we got 11-5 Bears, 8-8 Lions. Chicago favored by 3 at home. Who do you got?
This is a big. I mean, it's gonna be a big game no matter what.
Right.
Especially if you're a Packers fan. I mean, obviously this changes a lot of things. So if the Bears lose to the Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Commanders, then we will play Bears or Philadelphia moving to 2, Chicago moving back to 3. So obviously that changes a whole lot of stuff for the Packers. Obviously play the Philadelphia Eagles and Philly at home if the Bears lose and the Eagles win. But if they both lose, we still play the Bears. So um, it's a big game. Yeah, Lions. I mean, Bears are already in. Obviously, you're looking at like the chances of being number 2 are not significantly higher, but higher. Um, I don't know. This is tough, but I'm gonna go Detroit. I'm gonna go Detroit here.
Yeah, I mean,
I
Dan
don't know who
Campbell
I'm.
doesn't want to end on a
No,
lose.
no, hell no, not him. And yeah, just trying to think. Like, I don't know who I'd rather play at 3 times versus the second time. And the Eagles
Eagles
beat
or
us
the
what?
Bears are
Eagles
not
beat
going to
us
be.
10-6 or some shit
Yeah, it
like
was a
that,
low
or
scoring
ten
game.
to
Yeah,
seven, and
ran the tush push like 80 times.
yeah, um, yeah. I'm gonna go Detroit Lions here. It's gonna be a tough game. I mean, this is just kind of I could have picked the Bears too, but yeah, I'm gonna go Detroit here.
Yeah, coin flip kind of game. I mean, yeah, you want the Lions to win. Hopefully, to get not. Yeah,
I don't
sitting
know. I
at
mean,
two.
I wouldn't mind playing the Bears. I mean,
Yeah,
three
I'd play
times
the
playing the
Bears
Bears,
three
and
times. I'd
we
rather play the
played.
Bears than the Eagles.
Malik Willis played half that game against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna go Chicago though. This Ben Johnson offense has been clicking. They've been high
mhm.
scoring, explosive. Lions also offense very explosive, but they can't been on a downhill slide the last few weeks. So yeah, give me the Chicago Bears here to take this one over the Lions. Then yeah, moving on another divisional game. This one, both teams are in the playoffs, but this is a fun one too. Kind of doesn't give anything to anybody, but still kind of a fun game to watch here. 11-5 Chargers, 13-3 Broncos. Denver favored by 13.5. Not sure why that is.
Because he's
Yeah,
not, what's his name's not
Justin
playing.
Herbert.
Justin
Yeah,
Herbert is
shoot.
not playing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, understand why. Because I mean,
His hand's broken. He doesn't have anything. Yeah, he wants
yeah,
to get it healed so he
yeah,
can
but
be healthy or for the postseason.
mhm.
But
then, like you said, I mean, I'm not sure what that does. I guess it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't
it
matter
doesn't do
with their
anything, I
seeds.
don't
Yeah.
think.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll give me Denver here at home.
Yep. 100%. I'm going Denver at home as well, especially if Justin Herbert is not playing. So yeah, give
And
me
I'm
the
not even sure
Broncos.
who the Chargers backup is. I know they have I think they had Trey Lance. Maybe he's their third stringer or something like that. I know they have somebody. I'm not sure who their backup is, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos as well. I'll get the depth chart looked up here while we're moving on to the next one. We got the 6-10 Chiefs, 2-14 Raiders. Raiders going for that number one pick after getting
Yeah.
beat by the Giants last week. Kansas City still without obviously Patrick Mahomes. They are favored by 5.5 on the road over
Uh-huh.
the Chargers, over the Raiders. So Chiefs, Raiders, 5.5 points to the Chiefs. Who do you got?
Yeah. And Geno Smith is not playing.
Yeah,
So I'm
Trey
not
Lance is the backup for.
Chargers.
Yep, this is the only
And
second quarterback.
who's the
No,
backup
really
for the Raiders?
backup for the
Look that
Raiders.
one up because
Okay.
Geno is not playing. Yeah, like you said, they're tanking. I don't think they officially have the first pick. I think somebody else just locked up that first pick last week. Um,
Mm-mm.
I
Then
think
they did.
so. Did they?
Yeah, because everyone's sitting at like 3-13. They're the only two win team on the season.
Okay. Oh, but yeah, I'm going Chiefs here. Patrick or Travis Kelsey possibly his last game in the NFL. Obviously, there's different scenarios. Different talks that he might go to a different team, um, but possibly his last game. So I'm
Yeah.
sure he wants to go out with a bang if it is. Unfortunately, his last game. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs on the road here.
Kenny Pickett and Aiden O'Connell are the
Ooh, Kenny
backups.
Pickett, yeah, acquired from the
Yeah.
Browns
Yep.
um, early in the season. So Kenny Pickett's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. Not bad. Small hands, but I mean, he's an NFL quarterback. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to go Chiefs on the road as well. I think Raiders are going for that number one there. Then, yeah, moving on here 3-13 Cardinals, 11-5 Rams. Rams coming out that loss last week on
Bad
Monday
loss.
night or whatever. But yeah, so you got the 8.5 point Rams favored over the Cardinals at home in this one. Who do you got? Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna
a
go.
terrible loss. Not a terrible loss, but I mean,
It was a terrible loss. They didn't. I mean,
first half. Yeah, I mean,
being
they
a
came
Packers
back
fan,
second half.
any of these teams besides Chicago, I've seen a lot of these NFC teams play not so great, and the Rams did not look good. Penalties, called back touchdowns. You don't want to look like that going in week 17, going into week 18, and then in the playoffs. They did not look like a great playoff team. But I know they obviously don't have Devontae. Um, kind of, they can double team Puka and stuff like that. And then they don't have Tyler Higbee. The other guy's been catching the ball. What's his name?
Ferguson.
No,
Yeah, Ferguson
not
had a good game
Ferguson.
last week, but
No,
yeah, I know who you're talking
Parkinson.
about. Parkinson. Yeah.
Parkinson.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still go Rams here. I think they bounced back after that loss last week. And they're at home. So I'm gonna go Rams here over the Cardinals.
Yeah, Trey McBride, probably the best tight end in football right now for the Cardinals. Just unfortunately, he's on a shitty team. But
Yep.
Rams, yeah, not looking good heading into the postseason. I don't know if they just came out lackluster. Thought they were going to whoop on them. Probably. We got down
Yeah.
21-0 early at halftime. So, but I think they bounced back. Sean McVay gave them a talking to. Hey, we can't end the season like this. We got to have momentum going into the postseason. So,
Hmm.
give me the Rams over the Cardinals in this one. And then moving on, Dolphins 7-9 versus the Patriots sitting at 13-3. Dolphins eliminated Patriots sitting at the number 2 there. Patriots favored by 11.5. Ewing, Texas quarterback, balled out last week. Had a couple touchdowns and beat
Ewers. Yeah, Quinn
Ewers.
Ewers.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers. Yeah, balled out and beat the Buccaneers. So that was kind of a big win. But yeah, 7-9 Dolphins, 13-3 Pats. What do you got?
Yeah, Patriots here. Obviously, a little bit of drama in their locker room, or controversy, obviously, with Stephon Diggs. The recent allegations or charges against him. And then there's another player I didn't see what his name was, but yeah, just a little bit of not great to have that going into the playoffs, especially the year that they've been having. But yeah, I'm gonna go New England Patriots here, and I think Stephon he had a great game last week. Has another great game this week, and yeah, Patriots are looking hot going to the playoffs. So I'm gonna go Patriots, and Dolphins are looking pretty good from based on how they started.
Yeah.
With that mentioned Tua and stuff like that, and I think who knows, Mike McDaniel, who knows if he's
He
going to
still
keep
has.
his.
He's probably still has his job.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, even if they go 8, I mean, if they're able to get a win here, this is huge.
Oh no,
Probably
they're not.
saves. That'd be cool, though. I mean, what do you mean? It's divisional.
Not in New England though when it's 30 degrees, but yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Tough
I
to,
got Patriots.
yeah, I got Patriots as well in this one. But yeah, who knows? Dolphins might be on the up and up on the right, on the getting off on the right foot to go into next season. Patriots, Drake May MVP type season. He's been balling out. So yeah, give me the Patriots 13-3 Pats over the 7-9 Dolphins in this one here. All right, yeah. So we both got the Patriots in that one here. And yeah, moving on, we got the 4-12 Commies going up against the 11-5 Eagles. Eagles kind of heading in the right direction, heading into the postseason. Obviously, Commies are done and out, but should be a
Mhm.
good one here. Yeah, 4.5 points to the Eagles at home. Who do you got?
I got Philadelphia Eagles here, and like I said, this is a big game for. This changes a lot of things for the Packs. Could so like I said, I'm gonna go over just kind of go over that again. Yeah, Eagles win, Bears lose, they move to two. If anything happens other than that, then the Bears will stay at two. But yeah, um, based on my picks, yeah, I have the Lions winning, so the Bears losing, and then the Eagles winning. So I'm gonna go Eagles here against the Commies, and that obviously puts them in two. So we go to Philadelphia for the wild card round. So yeah, I got Philadelphia Eagles at home.
Yeah, I got the Philadelphia Eagles at home as well. Yeah, not really much to add to this one. Commies, they look halfway decent, I guess. Who'd they play last week?
I don't
Um,
even
it was
know who they
yeah, it was
played.
like they're on their third string quarterback. They played the Broncos or the Cowboys last week. They put up 23. So I mean, yeah, but Dak Prescott threw for 300. But yeah, Commies look good. Bill Krosky, Merritt, things of that nature. Yeah, but give me the Eagles on in this divisional game. So yeah, Eagles all the way. And yeah, moving on, Sunday night football. This is another win or go home type of situation. Steelers needed that win last week over the Browns. They wouldn't even be a question, but they like to make things interesting. And the Ravens balled out on the Packers. Derrick Henry going for like 200 plus yards, what have you, 4 touchdowns and everything like that. But yeah, Ravens, Steelers, win or go home. Baltimore favored by 3.5 on the road at Acrisure. Who do you got?
Yeah, this is gonna be a great game, hell of a game. I'm glad it's on Sunday night. Just the thing is, yeah, it's got to be able to stop Derrick Henry. Obviously, 3 touchdowns last week, just ran all over the
Four,
Packers.
right? I think he
Um,
had four
maybe he had
touchdowns.
four. Maybe he had a lot of touchdowns. He had multiple, I should say. But no, I
Up.
mean
Yeah, I
Lamar
don't know.
Jackson is going to be playing, so that's huge. And then, yeah, but I do think that Rodgers has been here before, um, and I think just his veteran, qualities. I think they find a way to pull it out, and I think the Steelers win at home. And I think being at home is huge for this game. Most likely going to be cold in Pittsburgh. Not cold. What's that say? 25 degrees,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
at
gonna be cold.
night. It's gonna be cold. Hopefully, there's some snow. But yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh here. But I do think this is going to be the game to watch. Besides this one today at 3:30. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got Pittsburgh Steelers. So now I'm cheering Maps. We got Mason McCormick playing for the Steelers out of South Dakota. So yeah, got to go for the Steelers here.
Yeah, this is going to be a physical game, ground and pound. Baltimore, you saw what they did. They gave the rock to Derrick Henry like 36 times.
Hmm.
And yeah, you saw the defense just kind of get worn down from that. Obviously, I don't even know if they have TJ Watt or anything like that,
I don't. I think he might. He said he's ready to play,
but
but they might hold him up. But no, they need. No, he has to play. I mean,
I
this
mean,
is a
this is the
huge
biggest
game.
game of their season. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
This is win or go
I think
home. I
he is
mean,
playing.
but either way, Mike Tomlin, I'll get up in a second, buddy. 9-8, still a winning record, even if they lose. So Mike Tomlin continues that streak there
Yep.
of winning records. But I think the Ravens are able to get it done. I think they just pound the rock to Derrick Henry another 36
And Lamar
times and wear
Jackson's
that.
playing.
Yeah, is he?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah, give me the Ravens all day in this one. Yeah, I think the only thing Lamar Jackson hasn't been playing hot, doesn't look like himself. But yeah,
Don't
I
need to when
mean
you got Derrick Henry.
yeah, exactly. If you can just hand the ball off 20, 36 times, yeah, that works for me. And then get Zay Flowers, get him a little bit more involved. I mean, he had a couple big catches last week, and things of that nature. But yeah, Ravens, this is a big game, man.
It's gonna be an
Shoot.
awesome game.
Yeah, it
I'm
should be a
excited for
fun
this
one.
game.
Hopefully it's high scoring, or not high scoring, but like 24. Just hopefully it's a good game and everything,
Yeah,
like
41 and a
that.
half is pretty low, but
Yeah, but we'll see what happens here. But yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens on the road in this one. I think they're going to be a better contender going into the postseason than the Steelers will be. So just kind of beefing up the playoffs. So yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens in this one there. So
there you go.
yeah, and
Perfect.
then let's just head right into touchdowns here. See if we can get
Yeah,
them
I
out
got
bang
my
quick.
TD locks here. Just with Packers not playing their starting quarterback, they're actually playing their third stringer. Josh Jacobs not getting the ball. I'm gonna go with Emmanuel Wilson with the touchdown. He's had a hell of a year. I think it's kind of a breakout year for him. He's had a few really good games. Then I'm gonna go Travis Etienne against the Titans, and then I'm gonna go Kenneth Gainwell on Sunday night. I think
Yeah,
he finds the end zone. He did win Pittsburgh Steelers MVP, voted on by players, I think. So yeah, Kenneth Gainwell with touchdown, and then I'm also gonna go Travis Kelsey.
yeah,
Just possibly his last year. I think they tried to give him the ball quite a bit. So yeah, I got Emmanuel Wilson, Travis Etienne, Travis Kelsey, and Kenneth Gainwell.
heck yeah. I am also not also, but I'm gonna rattle off mine here. I'm gonna go LA Rams over the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna go Puka Nakua with a touchdown. Might as well get him in the end zone
Hopefully he doesn't
again.
get called back. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He got like two or three called back. Fantasy managers are probably pissed about that. But yeah, going also. I'm gonna go Minnesota over Green Bay. Give me Justin Jefferson with the touchdown here over Green Bay secondary. And then for the Philadelphia Eagles, give me Saquon Barkley with a rushing touchdown over Washington. And I'll throw a little extra sugar in there. Give me Christian McCaffrey with a rushing or receiving touchdown there. For the San Francisco 49ers over Seattle. So
Oh yeah. Perfect.
awesome. Well, I think,
I'll run through those. I'll run through those
yeah.
again. So you got Puka Nakua, Justin Jefferson, Saquon Barkley, and Christian McCaffrey all for your TD locks. And then I have Emmanuel Wilson, Travis Etienne, Travis Kelsey, and Kenneth Gainwell.
Hell yeah. Should be a fun week 18. We got college football playoffs rolling as well. I'll just show you, pull this up. Miami beat Ohio State last week, or this week, I should say, beat Ohio State. Georgia lost as well. And so really the teams left in are Oregon, Indiana. So Indiana's rolling, and then Ole
Mm-hmm.
Miss and Miami. None of the 2, 3, 4 seeds are in it. It's 5, 1, 6, and 10. So
Yeah.
you got bottom half basketball. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go play with my little man. But yeah, that wraps it up for episode, yeah, week 18 of
18.
NFL
Yep.
football. Yeah, last week of the season. So thanks for tuning in the pod. We'll see you next week. Until then, peace.
Peace.
All right, dude, that was perfect. A little less,
Yeah.
but
That's
it's
all right.
awesome. Sounds good, dude.
All right. See ya.
Take care. Bye bye.